Imagine this. You wake up and need to attend a meeting in another city. Normally, you'd rush to the airport, face traffic, and maybe even deal with delays. But what if you could step into a pod, glide at 700 miles per hour, and reach your destination in just 30 minutes? Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But this is the future of transportation, and it's closer than ever. For decades, cars, trains, and planes have been our main options. Now, a new revolution is coming. Hyperloop, self-driving electric cars and flying taxis are set to change travel forever. Faster, cleaner, and smarter. The way we move is about to be completely transformed. Hyperloop. What if a trip from Los Angeles to San Francisco, usually 6 hours by car, took only 35 minutes? That's the promise of the Hyperloop, a futuristic system of transportation first popularized by Elon Musk in 2013. At its core, the idea is simple yet powerful. Put a pod inside a near-vacuum tube, remove air resistance, and use magnetic levitation, maglev, to make it float and zoom forward. No wheels, no friction, just smooth and silent speed. These pods could reach over 700 miles per hour, faster than commercial airplanes, but traveling on the ground. Imagine a network of tubes connecting cities like veins in a body, shrinking distances and making regional travel as easy as hopping on a subway. And here's the kicker. Hyperloop is designed to be fully electric and powered by renewable energy like solar. That means it's not only fast but also clean, producing no direct emissions. In an age where climate change is a pressing concern, this could be one of the greenest mass transit solutions ever created. But of course, there are challenges. Building massive vacuum tubes across deserts, mountains, or urban areas is extremely expensive and technically complex. Safety is another huge concern. What happens if there's an emergency at such high speeds? Still, companies like Virgin Hyperloop and Hyperloop TT are running tests and making progress. In 2020, Virgin Hyperloop successfully carried human passengers in a test pod for the first time, proving the concept works. If scaled up, the impact could be revolutionary. Regional flights might no longer be needed, cities could grow freely without commute worries, and economic collaboration between regions would reach new, unimaginable heights. Imagine living in one city, working in another, and meeting friends for dinner in a third, all within the same day, without stepping on an airplane. That's the world Hyperloop promises. Autonomous electric vehicles. What if your car didn't just drive you? It thought for you, kept you safe, and never needed a parking space. Enter the world of autonomous electric vehicles, AEVs. This technology is the perfect marriage between two revolutions: the electric car boom and artificial intelligence. Unlike traditional vehicles, AEVs use a mix of cameras, radar, LiDAR, and advanced AI software to see and react to their environment. They don't get tired, distracted, or reckless. Instead, they analyze massive amounts of data every second to make precise driving decisions. The ultimate goal? Full self-driving in all conditions. That means cars that can handle rush-hour traffic, rainstorms, highway merges, and even tricky intersections, all without human input. The benefits of autonomous electric vehicles, AEVs, are massive. They can greatly improve safety since most road accidents are caused by human error, and AEVs could reduce them dramatically. They also boost efficiency, optimizing routes, saving energy, and even communicating to prevent traffic jams. With space-saving design, they eliminate endless parking lots by dropping passengers off and parking themselves. And because they are electric, they produce no tailpipe emissions, leading to cleaner air and healthier cities. Companies like Waymo, Cruise, and Tesla are already testing or operating autonomous fleets. In some US cities, you can book a driverless taxi today. It sounds futuristic, but it's already here. Of course, challenges remain. Building AI that can truly handle every driving scenario is tough. Regulations are still evolving, and public trust is a huge barrier. After all, will people really feel safe sitting in a car without a driver? Imagine summoning a car with your phone. It arrives in 2 minutes. You step in, relax with your coffee, check your emails, and get dropped off right at your destination. No stress, no traffic headaches, no parking drama. That's not science fiction. It's tomorrow's commute. Urban air mobility. What if your commute took you over the gridlock, soaring quietly above the streets like a scene from the Jetsons? That's the vision of urban air mobility, UAM, often called flying taxis. Unlike traditional helicopters, these aircraft are electric, quiet, and compact, designed specifically for city use. They take off vertically like a drone and then transition into forward flight, cruising across the skyline. Imagine vertiports on top of skyscrapers or near train stations where passengers board sleek electric vertical takeoff and landing (EVTOL) aircraft. Trips that take an hour in traffic, like getting to the airport, could shrink to 10 minutes in the air. Several companies are racing to make this real. Joby Aviation, Archer Aviation, and Lilium are testing prototypes, with hopes of launching commercial flights as soon as the late 2020s. Even ride-hailing giant Uber had plans for Uber Air before spinning off its division. The advantages are clear. Flying above traffic saves huge amounts of time, letting people reach destinations in minutes instead of hours. Electric aircraft also cut pollution, supporting cleaner cities. Plus, freeing road space allows future city designs to open skies as new highways. Challenges? Plenty. Managing crowded skies safely is a huge task. Air traffic control systems will need to adapt to hundreds or thousands of low-altitude vehicles buzzing above cities. Certification, noise concerns, and costs are also hurdles. Picture skipping rush-hour traffic, stepping into a flying taxi on your office rooftop, and landing at the airport 15 minutes later. No honking horns, no gridlock, just a smooth ride through the sky. That's not just a dream, it's on the horizon. The bigger picture. What makes these three innovations? Hyperloop, autonomous electric vehicles, AEVs, and urban air mobility, UAM, so powerful as how they fit together like pieces of a puzzle. Imagine this. Hyperloop replaces regional flights, shooting passengers between cities at incredible speed. AEVs take over local ground travel, offering safe, stress-free rides with no need to drive. And UAM steps in as the bridge, flying people across cities when every minute counts. Now think, what if traffic jams became nothing more than history? The challenges we must overcome. What if the future of transportation wasn't just about speed, but about breaking barriers? Of course, no revolution comes without roadblocks. These game-changing technologies face real challenges. Cost is a huge one. Building Hyperloop tubes or eVTOL fleets requires billions. Regulation is another. Governments must write new safety and liability rules. Then comes public trust. Will people feel safe zooming at 700 miles per hour in a tube or flying in small electric aircraft? Infrastructure too must evolve. Yet history proves every impossible leap becomes reality with determination. In conclusion, are you ready to ride? The way we move is about to change forever. Hyperloop could connect cities in minutes, autonomous electric vehicles could end traffic accidents, and flying taxis could open up the skies as the next great highway. Yes, there are challenges, safety, cost, and regulation, but the progress is undeniable. From tubes to roads to skies, transportation is entering a new golden age. Imagine telling your grandchildren that you once spent hours stuck in traffic. They might laugh and say, "Wow, people really live like that?" The future of transportation is smarter, faster, and greener. It's not a distant dream. It's arriving now. So, are you ready to ride? Had fun exploring this? Subscribe now, drop a comment, and keep connected for more thought-provoking futuristic content. Thank you.